Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader. Last time we ventured back to this section of the Expanse where we're here hunting down the Xenos that have been attacking our protectorate. And we've already gone through this place, Litoribum, Maledicta, and Lapidus Mortis. Now we just have the Last Chance of Cyrene over here that we need to look for. And judging by the icon, this is probably where they're going to be at. Although this is saying the Aldari Cache. I can't remember if that's where I'm supposed to meet them at. We don't have a whole lot of quests left to go through in Chapter 2. So I think we're getting kind of close to the end here, which is nice. If I go ahead and... yeah, here we go. In exchange for the Rogue Trader's help, Earliette provided the coordinates of a cache left by her people. It can be found in the Last Chance of Cyrene in the orbit of a gas giant. Blades in the Void. This is what we're doing, right? Yeah, so they're going to be here in the Last Chance of Cyrene too, because we didn't see them in the other places. The Xenos Marazai dares to give the Rogue Trader an ultimatum. Fight a final battle in the Cinerus Maleficum Nebula, or continue fending off raids. It would be unwise to agree to terms set by enemies of humanity, but it is permissible if it will mean an end to constant attacks. Alright, and we still have this one that I guess I still haven't done. Oh, I keep forgetting. I can't do this one until after. Well, I guess I could do it before I become officially Rogue Trader. But I have to, like, wait in a queue. And I'm not about that. Not about waiting in queues. Now, we got all these contracts that we could do. See, I don't want to sell my adamantine yet because I think I need that for construction projects. Same with people. So I don't really want to get rid of any of these. We could do this. Okay, well. We could get rid of 3 for 2. And then get rid of 3 for 5. So we would be making a net gain for 1. We'd be making a net gain of adamantine at the expense of 1 profit. Right, we lose 3. We'll get 2 extra. Okay, so this is worth it. I'm gonna do this. The hive world of Forlinx seeks to undermine the influence of the subsector's capital planet. The governor's agents seek rare and valuable minerals that will help Forlinx's industry to grow and prosper. Complete contract. There we go. Oh, there's an achievement for doing 20 of these too. Oh, okay, well, gotta do all those. The Lamesta 1 trading outpost has been causing problems for Dargonis' trade for years by attracting merchants arriving from a number of systems, including those from the mining world of Flactisa. Yeah. If only some pirate was motivated enough to blast this station with torpedoes. If only. Okay. So we do have more adamantine now. We have 11 adamantine. But our profit score has declined a little bit. That's okay, though. Okay. I think we're just going to make it unsafe. We're going to take the chance here. And we succeeded. Good. Alright. Vabos 6 has begun doing its thing. Go ahead and chart a new course. Does this go anywhere else? No. Okay. So this is the last place we can even get to, as far as I know. I don't see anything that gets me here. Now, we could always risk, like, a... sort of like one of those really risky jumps, right? I actually can't. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let's see what's going on with Vabos. Lord Captain, the Astropathic Choir have caught glimpses of horrifying visions coming from Vabos 6. Right, Vabos 6 is the place where, like, some of the prisoners seem to be heretical and they're, like, carving symbols in the walls and shit. Last time, we found, like, a mass grave that nobody knows where the bodies came from or who put them there. So let's see what's going on now. Something has breached the colony from underground. Soon after a new sector of deep tunnels had been put into operation, it was overrun by monsters. They lurk in the darkness, and I'm sorry I've changed. Like, I used to try to do a pompous voice for this guy, but yeah. They lurk in the darkness, swarm in the shadows, attack quietly, and leave nothing in their wake, consuming flesh, plasteel, and rockreet. The churring of 1,000 claws heralds their approach, and desperate cries can be heard in the silence of the tunnels. Praise be to the Golden Throne. These creatures do not seem to be interested in getting to the surface. However, they have seized several active mines and are doing Emperor only knows what. What are these creatures? None who face them have survived to tell the tale. The frightened workers call them a swarm because they crawl along the tunnels like a wave. They say that the enemies are vast in numbers and are insect-like. One of the workers, who was lucky to survive the attack, has since come up to the surface. The horror drove him mad, but he held a wrench covered with strange engravings. The pattern was exactly the same as the one that the mad convicts had been etching into the wall. So this guy who survived, he didn't face them, right? Otherwise, you're contradicting yourself there. So, arm the convicts and the wardens and have them fight the invaders. Blow up the tunnels to prevent any more casualties. Advisors? This threat is unknown. Establishing the nature of the threat is the top priority. Collateral losses are insignificant. Requesting authorization to coordinate an offensive operation to be carried out by penal battalions in order to determine the nature of the attack. We have to block off this threat and protect the people. To do this, we must blow up the tunnels, but to make sure that the plan works, it has to be done in zones currently occupied by this unknown enemy. I am sure that 12 brave men can be found in the colony, ones willing to accept the grace of martyrdom and descend into the darkness with explosives. Pascal, create a plan for our counterattack. That'll give us this carapace fragment. This item negates all energy damage dealt to the wearer, but it cannot occur more than 3 times per combat. That seems pretty good. We get the same thing by... So these are the same things. Okay. I'm assuming these are kind of the same things too. Choose convicts ready to atone. Master of the Inferno. All allies gain plus 10 demolition and deal 10% more fire damage. Physaline and Promethium become a raging, all-destroying force in the hands of the rogue trader. I don't know what that last part really means. This is the one I was thinking of, right? When I just had the 2 options, and Pascal kind of reinforced it, so we're going to go with Pascal. Create a plan for our counterattack. May our tactical analysis be graced by optimality. The ruthless plan of Magos Hanuman had been constructed with the utmost logical perfection. Taking its efficiency and losses into account, the smaller groups were sacrificed in order to preserve the forces of the larger ones. Just got really big Ender game vibes from that description. Not to say that Pascal is anything like Ender, but... The Vebo 6 defense squads met some it's also the enemies they're facing. Swarms of these alien-like creatures. Defense squads met some swarm in the darkness. The monstrous insects, clad in metal carapaces, tore apart everything with their mandibles. The carnage inside the narrow caves cost many lives, but in the end, the creatures were exterminated, and their vile lair, not unlike a metallic crypt, has been ransacked and its treasures removed. Alright, we've got 6 more people now from this. Test of Wills has been completed. Security +2. We also got that carapace, which is great. Okay, so that was a rank 3 thing. Alright, so the next things we can get Underground Workers. Gets us 3 plasteel. The Dreamless, +2 efficiency. Warp Guides, +2 security. Gigantic machines will vaporize the rock in their path, clearing the way to the most valuable mineral deposits. The Surf Clan operating them will never again see the sun, nor will their descendants. I mean, I think all of these are going to be pretty bad. It is a penal colony. The convicts will be of much greater use if they are kept from sleeping by employing a small augmentation. Yeah, I don't like that one. That one's pretty cruel. As somebody who has not been getting a lot of sleep. There is a rumor that there are several warp guides among the convicts, unsanctioned semblances of navigators. It may be worth it to hunt them down and press them into service. That one's not bad either. I'm gonna go with underground workers for now because I want this plasteel. Although it does take some of our mechanisms away. We only have 4 of those. Change my mind. We're gonna go for the added security. Good. Okay, Kiava Gamma was also done with its thing. The motive forces life. Efficiency 2, and we get this thing. Also get 1 profit factor. 5 bonus to tech use. And all bleeding. Yeah, you can remove all of that from enemies in a 10-cell radius. Right. That one's an interesting item. I don't know if I'm really going to use it. Okay. For these, you need either flawless servitors or the vigil of the tech guards. Flawless servitors for that too. Vigil tech guards. Okay, well, we would need efficiency up to get flawless servitors. But I think we had decided we're going to go for the tech guards anyway. Wisdom in the tech guards feature, plus 10 to tech use. Let's go ahead and get this now. The Adeptus Mechanicus are concerned about the recent outbreak of heresy on Kiava Gamma. They offer to enter into a solemn alliance with House Von Valancius. Under its terms, an ancient workshop preserved by Lady Theodora's order will become the site of a Prioritas Skitarius, a factory which would produce the Invincible Tech Guards. These unrelenting warriors, impeccable in their digital vows, will secure every Adeptus Mechanicus facility in the Protectorate. Yeah, that sounds just great. Go and get that. Oh yeah, let's check the rest of the planets too. Foulstone. You're not... Why am I not doing anything with you? I was going for the shrine, right? Yeah. I think the shrine is what I had decided to go for. I think I didn't have enough adamantine for this. That's why I hadn't built anything here yet. But yeah. I think it was between... I did like all this stuff you get. That is really good. But I don't think I can get this anymore, right? I need Bonfires of the Righteous. And I can't get that anymore. Because I think this canceled it out. Yeah. It's really cool stuff in here, though. There's some really great stuff in there, yeah. Okay. Oh, this was really good. That'd be really good for Heinrich. But we are going to go with this. It is a power hammer. Maybe it'll be good for, what's his face? Pascal. Yeah. Shrine worlds are treasures of the Imperium, spiritual gems shining in the darkness. For Foulstone to become a shrine world will require an ocean's worth of thrones and bribes to greedy ecclesiarchy officials, as well as mountains of extremely rare materials to erect cathedrals worthy of the status. However, succeeding will give House Von Valancius prestige and the Order of the Hammer's eternal gratitude. Yeah, and I kind of want to prop up, like, roleplay-wise. I feel like we've been really trying to help the Order of the Hammer without, you know, losing the people, the colonists that are there. So we're gonna go to Shrine. All right, Yanis. Hey, get some more stems. Okay, so we could get... Assuming we can't get this one, because that takes Dark Sages, and you can't get Dark Sages with Casbella Biologists. So you can get Forest Fortresses. And the inhabitants of Yanis are restless. The populace may be placated by turning agri-complexes into impenetrable fortresses. And this gets us this blade here, this power sword. It's a one-handed sword. It gets the onslaught ability. That one's pretty cool. Mechanized servants. I think we were gonna go for forest fortresses. Inhabitants of Yanis are restless. The Adeptus Mechanicus are ready to run experiments on serfs to create improved enforcers for the defense of the agri world. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. I don't I probably should use these more often, but I don't. And anybody who's watched my playthroughs, I think you'd agree with the idea that I'm probably never going to use them that much. So I think investing in those is a little bit foolish. So I'm going to go with Forced Fortress. Execute. My god, we've got something in everything. Alright, Darganas. Decree of Diligence. Provisions times 3. Efficiency up, complacency down. Alright. So we've got that. I guess we can get Doctrine of Rationality now. Although it's a little dark in what it does. Still. And do it anyway. Alright, everything else is working on stuff, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, now with all that stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and visit this planet system. I did it again! I thought that was a thing of the past. Alright. An unidentified object has been located in the system. The artifact reacts to our transmissions by releasing unknown radiation, most likely of Xeno origin. The cogs are reporting. If you want to get a closer look, we need to close the distance between the vessel and the object. Thank you, helmsman. Okay, so this is us over here. This mysterious object is the Hulk, a Hulk. Let's go ahead and get this stash of the children of Asurian. An Aldari weapon, Scorpion Chainsword. That's pretty cool. And Cloak of Shadows. Whenever the wearer deals damage with an attack of opportunity, they gain the Shrouded effect. This effect does not stack. As long as the wearer has the Shrouded effect when becoming the target of an attack, they automatically dodge after the Shroud effect is removed. Oh, that seems pretty good. For like a warrior. Hey, we leveled up too. So we're gonna... What capes do we have here? 10% parry reduction. And armor penetration for melee attacks. Whenever... Okay. This hasn't actually been used very often. It seems like it's probably good, but... I like this shrouded effect thing going on here. You can't use that. Can you use power weapons? I don't think so. Am I just looking at all the power weapons that... all the wrong power weapons, maybe. You can use this power weapon, so yes, you can. Okay. Man, we really need to spend some time going through all this crap. Okay, well, you can use chain swords, and it's probably better than your fractal blade, right? I mean... does more damage. Yeah, go for it. You'll be using your rifle anyway, most of the time. Alright, let's level up. Get an available talent. Alright, so for our talents... Okay, what do we want to get? Really want to try and get something. So last time we got, or not last time, but we have now the ability to get the talents that affect the trailed effect. So we can find where those are at. Cut to the chase, maybe? No. Critical chain. Where was that? Catch? Whenever the bounty hunter hits an enemy with an attack, they inflict the catch effect on the enemy. At the start of the bounty hunter's turn, this target suffers a stacking 2 times their difficulty tier plus 4 penalty to their armor and dodge. Okay, so... okay. It's not terrible. Once the catch moves or suffers damage, the catch effect and the penalties are removed. Okay. Did I already get the one thing? Maybe. The hunt bounties pose difficulties 4 or higher. 2 AP. Pounce. Gain. Yes, this is one of them. Bounty Hunter's prey or allies gain 3 plus my perception bonus, which is 4. So 7% critical hit chance against enemies affected with prey, tailed, or immobilized. We get that kind of stuff a lot with the gaze attack too, so that might be useful. Even though 7% is not like a crazy amount. It's not bad. Whenever prey that is not being trailed is killed by an ally, the Bounty Hunter gains an extra turn with half of their MP and AP. Bounty Hunter cannot attack during this extra turn. Okay. Okay. Trail and shatter requires hot on the trail. Right, so we got hot on the trail before. Or... is that the moves ability? The moves name? I don't know. Hot on the trail now has an unlimited range and reduces the target's armor by 3 plus 4, so 7% for 2 rounds. Okay. And then we got him. At the start of the Bounty Hunter's turn, they gain 2 MP for each ally who's adjacent to the prey. And you get Trail and Shatter. Yeah, Hot on the Trail was the name of the ability. Good. So we've upgraded that ability. Alright. New talent for you. Man, I kind of wish it told me what order I was taking. Oh! We know where we're getting. Increase that psi rating up to 5 now. Hell yeah. Very strong. Alright. For you, you get a talent and a common talent. Okay. Alright. Starting to get to a point where we've got a lot of these already. Suffer... enemies damaged by the navigator suffer 2 times 6. So 12%. Additional damage from warp damage. The bonus damage stacks for each hit. So if she does 3 attacks, you know, like the stare and then 2 gaze attacks and a round, that's gonna stack pretty high. That'll do a lot of damage, I feel like, if I'm understanding it correctly. The navigator starts all turns, including extra turns, with 3 additional movement points. First ally targeted with a navigator ability and a single target with a single target ability each turn gains the same amount of additional movement. I don't really move people with them. Strange Vitality could be good. Right, just to keep her healthy. Haven't had too much problem with that recently, though. Plus 2 perception. Path deals 1 additional damage for every 5 bonus characteristic of the navigator's currently equipped staff. Sea of Souls. Navigator power. Enemies have their armor reduced by 2 times willpower. So 18. This reduction is increased by the devastating parameter of the navigator's staff, but does not stack. Okay. My protection. Okay. We're gonna get Blood Augury. Alright, now common talents. We could get another thing. I think we're just about done with this, though. If I'm being honest. Hold on. Go back. Okay. I was just making sure that the navigator stuff wasn't in here, but I guess this is the navigator stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and get... the only other one I really want is Strange Vitality. Some of these could be good. Like this one's not bad. And it's so minor though, really. That one depends on my staff, which honestly might be a good thing to get. We might want to get that too. This one's not bad either. There's a couple more good ones, but I like Strange Vitality. Alright, talent for you, sir. Alright. Allies affected by any of the Vanguard's abilities gain 2 plus the Fellowship bonus, so 5. So 7% armor for 1 round. Vanguard gains parry against enemies that consider the Vanguard priority target. If the Vanguard hits an enemy with an attack of opportunity, that enemy must make a willpower resistance test. Or they will want to attack the Vanguard. Taunting defense. Increase that parry. Alright, so for you... Origin talents. Now you get a common talent later, so I think... Can we do the common talent first? Okay. Okay, so I was just making sure you can't get the archetype one, so just trying to remember. Using a stratagem on a frontline area grants allies in the area 10 plus 2, so 12 times int plus fellowship. So that's 11. So it would be 12 times 11. That's a big number. Alright, so that's 120% increased dodge against other allies' attacks. Oh, other allies' attacks. Don't need that. Diversion. Rear area also makes the allies in that area lowest target. That's not bad. That could be useful. Combat target area grants all allies in the area 6 deflection against the next melee hit they suffer. That could be good too. Allies, including the Grand Strategist, in the same combat tactic area with the Grand Strategist gain 3 plus int. So that's 9, 4 perception and agility. Redeployment. There's so much stuff. I do like the diversion and enduring. I like both of these. I think enduring would probably be more useful because I think I use stratagems mostly on the front line with the melee boys. So we can get that. And then origin here, persistence of the forge. Now here's our I haven't really got a whole lot of his machine stuff. We got overcharged protocols last time. Prediction protocols. Skirmish protocols. I don't want to. I think we've kind of transitioned them a lot to being ranged with how good the plasma weapons have been so far. So I think we're going to focus on that. Getting 1 stack of exploit on everybody with my machine spirit communion is not bad. Uses plasma or metal weapons for the first time in a round. He gains 1 AP. That's probably what I'm going to go for. Exposes weakness. That's good. Melee attacks. Aiming protocol. Ooh. Gains 3 times. Keep forgetting. My int is 6. So 3 times 6, so 18 to ballistics. And 10, so 12 plus 6. That's a number, 72% to dodge reduction. And melt a weapon ranged attacks. That one's pretty good. I think unless this is something good. Successful melee attack. No, we're going to get aiming protocols. Interesting. Yeah. There we go. Alright, assassin. Common talent and a talent. So common talents. You have no warp effects. You have no origin talents. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Okay. Or at least maybe I've already gotten all of those. Okay. Well then. Let's see if there's anything in here we want. I guess just getting like another 5 for that's not terrible. You get Drakari equipment. Or Drakari weapons. Yeah, I think we'll get that. Yeah. And then for this one, an eye for the unscathed. Whenever the assassin attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, the assassin gains 20% dodge or dodge reduction against that enemy until the end of the turn. Next turn. Bringer of Doom. Inevitable Innervation. Aim for the opening on the same target. Reduces the target's dodge and dodge reduction by 10% to stacks. Ambush. %7 hit chance and 7% critical hit chance against unsuspecting enemies. I do like the idea of that one. Oh god, there's so many things. Lethality heightens. Deals 5 or more direct damage to an enemy with a single attack. The assassin gains 10 lethality until the end of combat. This stacks. Now, I'm pretty sure she does quite a bit of direct damage. I think lethality only does direct damage, right? I don't know. Leave no witnesses. God, assassin's kind of cool. The enemy last damaged by the assassin suffers a witness effect. That witness suffers lethality divided by 3% of the maximum base damage of the assassin's current weapon. Oh, wow, that's actually kind of interesting. Positioning is key for assassins, it seems like, for some of these builds. An assassin has no more than one adjacent enemy, and any enemy that moves into a cell adjacent to the assassin must pass an agility test or fall prone if possible and become immobilized until the start of the next turn. Okay. Imminent demise. Vulnerable. Suffers more damage from the assassin's attack. Cannot be reduced. Okay. Outsmart. That'd be good, considering I always forget to hit the openings. Gains 15 lethality against enemies that have any of the following effects: slowed, immobilized, or hemorrhage. I think I'm gonna get this. The bonus is gained for each of these effects, but cannot exceed by 45 lethality. Because we immobilize a lot of people with Cassia. I'm gonna get that. And the trap from Imogene. So I think that'll work well. J. Oh, she's a couple levels behind. Alright. Origin. Better to die for the Emperor. Doing my part. No heresy. What's your archetype? Master Tactician. I'm pretty sure we've got other Master Tacticians. Although not usually in the party. Her and Argenta switch out. Okay. Don't really know what I want to do with her. Hero character is affected by an ally's non-damaging ability or effect. An ally with such an ability, their resolve is increased by fellowship bonus divided by 2. She's got good fellowship. Yeah, let's get ready to serve. That'll be fun. Okay. I think I got linchpin on Argenta, so we're gonna get actually finish the job. Would be good, right? I don't remember what unfinished business does. Suffers direct damage equal to 20% of their maximum wounds. Resolve. And resets the cooldown on these things. Okay. I'm going to get strong point. And this is a talent here. Hidden advantage. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time on her because I don't see her being in the party all that often. Although I do think hidden advantage. Yeah, I've already got it on this one. Joint offensive. A stack with tactical advantage for every hit scored on enemies. That could be good. Suppressive fire. Ooh. I do like this because she does her area effect, her burst attack. So she usually hits, at least 2 enemies. And that will give, my people better cover. 10%'s not anything to sneeze at either. Yeah, let's get that. I remember seeing that one in the past, so I must have considered it. Hopefully. Okay. Go ahead and scan this. Scan. It really, seems like a big sun. A big star. Okay, I got 4 promethium here. Snow world added. How much promethium do we have? We have 20. 4 promethium's kind of a lot. I'm gonna grab it. At first, it looked like the snowy world and desolate planet was devoid of surprises, but the yellow and orange flickering of the lumens and the notifications from the auger system informed the officers there was a small colony that survived in spite of the harsh climatic conditions. All attempts to hail the colony have failed. Send out a scouting party. The explorers report the dismal condition of the settlement and its inhabitants. Their skin is translucent and pale. Their icy blue eyes see practically no color. Their language is rough and guttural, and their stomachs cannot tolerate anything except a stew made from local roots and mosses. And yet they are subjects of the Imperium, still loyal to the Emperor. They have mistaken your people for his emissaries. Find out what happened to the world. The local elders woefully reminisced about the times long ago. Most of them were still sheltered in their mother's wombs, when snow first settled on the verdant fields. Hail ruined the crops, and frost hardened the soil. Plants and large beasts that could not sustain themselves were the first to go. They were soon followed by birds and other small animals. Most people in large cities perished, unable to warm themselves and their families. It was like a sudden ice age. They say the governor and his entourage left the world in the first days of winter, taking all the provisions and fuel with them. No one responded to the pleas from the dying world. The stars remained deaf to the messages transmitted by the planet's Vox stations. These abandoned subjects of the Imperium still managed to save the machines and other valuables, but they were of little use without a supply of promethium. And yet, those who survived eventually adapted to the tribulations that the God Emperor had bestowed upon them. Take any machinery from the colonists and abandon them on the freezing world. Give the unfortunate people a gift of promethium and send tech priests to perform the rites of generator maintenance. Abandon the freezing colony. Not give them what they need. When the maw of the first generator belched forth a furious roar and black ash started falling from the sky instead of snow, the locals laughed and danced, trying to warm their limbs after decades of cold. They called down blessings upon their unseen savior, a rogue traitor from the Von Valancius dynasty, and thanked the God Emperor for the fortuitous encounter. Hell yeah. The explorers' departure was accompanied by shouts of grateful approval, not to mention their many parting gifts. Nice. Alright. Let's avoid the mysterious object as we go to the Hulk over here. Got ship components. Alright. Let's go ahead and save it. Take a sip of coffee. And check it out. Begin scan. Xeno artifact. Oh boy. Region. Cineris Maleficum. Material. Internal void ship communications log. Lookout. Bridge, we have an unknown object. Dead ahead. Not an asteroid. Clearly artificial in nature, but it's larger than Footfall Station. Bridge. Copy that. Report relayed to officers on duty and pilots. Lookout. Expect visual soon. Bridge. We have visual. What the... Incoherent. Whispering. Bridge. Look out. This is the Vox Master. I'm adding the pilots, senior officers, and the Lord Captain to this channel. Her Ladyship wishes to assume personal command. Look out. Lord Captain, we have requested intel on the object from the Augur Array module, awaiting the response. Xenos test succeeded. Lord Captain on the line. No need to engage the Augurs. I know what this is. It's called the Webway Gate. Lord Captain on the line. What did the Augurs show? Lord Captain on the line. What is the senior officer's take on this? Lord Captain on the line. We won't investigate. All weapons fire on the object. Let's get away from that thing. We know what this is. Officer Station. Van Calyx here. What we see before us is a Webway Gate. An artifact that Xenos used to get to their sorceress realm, so to speak. It allows Aldari to get around the sector quickly and serves as a hideout for their most unpleasant tribe, the Dragari, whom we have already met. Earlier here, this gate is just like the one you saw on the Lelithon. The children of Osirian wander the void through such constructions. Erected in ancient times, any ship that passes through such a portal will enter a tangle of paths fathomable to none but my kin. Is there an Augur report? According to available data, the object consists of an unknown material foreign to the Imperium. We are registering an unknown class of energy profile. The engine seers are at a loss about how this technology works exactly, but they did specify that the energometry suggests that the system is holding an active charge. The objects appear ready to do whatever it's designed to do. Senior officers. Oh, we've already done that one. Can we activate this device somehow? Bridge. Requesting response from the Engineerium. Bridge. Apologies, Lord Captain. The tech priests have refused even to consider such a possibility. It would be a violation of the Omnisci's tenets, and an extremely dangerous undertaking. Perhaps a certain companion of yours could... Officer Station. Even if I knew the secrets of this gate, I would never surrender it to the monkey. The Webway is our kin's sacred refuge, and a deadly trap to those such as you, Elantak. Blow it up. They're obviously using this to get into my protectorate. Blow it up. Lord Captain's orders. Destroy the object. Activate batteries. Targeting. Firing in 3, 2, 1. Look out. Confirming contact with the object. Good thrown. Bridge, report. Look out. No effect. I don't know what this thing is made of, but our weapons are powerless against it. We're changing course and moving out. Yes, Lord Captain. Maneuver engines. Changing course. Bridge. Urgent report from the engine seers on the Augur deck. Detecting an energy spike of an unknown nature. Cogitator networks overloaded. Peripheral systems offline. Look out. Confirming visual changes. The gate. What is that? Uh-oh. Here come the Reapers. Jay Hidari.
The stars will judge you.
Blades in the Void. Oh, dude, that sun in the background looks so cool. Like, I can't see much of it. I wish I could, like, see it better, but I can't, like, go out towards it, right? No. Okay. It wouldn't make much sense for it to get visibly closer. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, we only got 2 ships. That's it?
Eviscerate them.
Alright, and we're gonna want to shift. And charge. Take the ship down.
The Empyrean guide us. Your crude shield technology is insufficient to weather this storm.
Thrustful attack.
Let the incandescent beam scorch our enemies.
Increase range. Port side, can't reach, damn. Although if we jump to there, There we go.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Okay. That's not gonna reload the thing I want to reload. Power to the port side. He's going after our ally here. But our allies should hopefully be able to kill them too. Got him.
Let us purge your enemies, traitor. Lord Captain.
Alright, got more coming in. Let's do a 45-degree turn here. Get right there. Fire.
Eviscerate them.
Dorsal.
Let the incandescent beams scorch our enemies. An unsophisticated
Our
victory.
faith will be tested.
Last Hatred frigate. Alright, get out of here.
Blazon our path.
Let loose.
Send them into the cold void.
Damn, we missed. Dorsal.
Let the incandescent beams scorch our enemies.
Good, good, good. Turn. Increase range. Starboard side.
Macro cannons. Annihilate them.
Good, good, good. Torpedoes.
Torpedoes. Now.
Okay, shields on the starboard side. I think you're gonna be a little late to the party. I think my torpedoes are gonna be a little off too. Oh, what?
Our technological superiority was obvious.
I guess so. Okay. I don't know how did they hit like an asteroid or something? Lord Captain, we have dealt with the void ships of these beasts, but a Xenos boarding party has landed on the ship. Oh, maybe that's what happened. They're advancing steadily toward the plasma drive. The enforcers are being overrun. They're asking for reinforcements. If we do not help this filth will destroy our vessel from the inside. All right, we'll bring Earliette because it's Xenos. It's time for her to prove herself. Prove her loyalties. But to be honest, it's kind of shitty of me to ask her to prove that. Prove that you're willing to kill your own people out of loyalty to me.
I spoke to Mistress Tolleman recently. Don't you think you're taking advantage of the Lord Captain's hospitality, Van Callox?
I assume you're referring to the small request I submitted to Vigdis. If so, then no. I'm not taking advantage. The matter is closed.
Lacerated bodies and tattered over coveralls bearing the initials of the Void Ship dynasty that serves this section.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay, we got a Kabalite warrior down there. Let's go see if there's another way around.
The world will bow.
Anything down here? Nope. Did see something here. Looks like maybe we can get a better position over here. Athletics jump across here.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
Powers unseen.
Can cut the power.
My path.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Okay. More monkey. Look, my kin. They can't wait to die. What's taking so long with the engine? The monkey are already here. Do not rush me, or we will perish alongside them.
You are but a fleeting flame before my tempest.
What was that whimper, monkey?
Oh, we gotta go through this again? Let's go and skip that. Alright. Think we have a shot on them from here? That doesn't look like it. This is not the best spot. Okay. Abelard down here. Heinrich here. Pascal here. Cassia here. And then Earliet here and Imogene. Bring you up here too. Alright, start the battle. Alright. Cassia, let's start with one of these on him.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay. Hit him with that.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Not withstand my vengeance.
And again.
Ruby lashes are choking me.
Don't let him choke you too much. It's gonna be alright. Okay. Let's just do
If I
that
may,
on him and give him voice of
isn't this
voice
a
of
job for
command.
the serfs?
Alright, Pascal. So what do we got? So they're kind of all over the place. But we do want to stop this stuff up here. Like, immediately. So you can get here. Go ahead. Machine Communion. Analyze him.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Okay. Hit him with that.
Spiritual prognosis is favorable.
Woe to you.
Good. Destroyed his cover too. Alright, here they come. Okay, they've got toxic weapons.
Your death is approaching.
Damages.
Venomous slash. Alright. Earliet. Let's get you down here.
I move as if unseen.
Gonna do... Aim for the opening. Take this guy down. Perfect spot. Poised to strike. Alright. Death Whisper.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
That did not do nearly enough damage.
If I must.
If I remember correctly, these guys are pretty, pretty beefy.
I understand your intent.
At least to like projectile damage.
Pain is all.
Good dodge, good dodge. What's he doing? I can't see.
I bring agony.
Okay. Heinrich.
I'll put
Come
my
here.
psychic abilities to use.
Shoot him.
For the throne's glory.
Charge him.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Kick him.
I won't object.
You pay for this in blood.
Shoot him.
Let's see to it.
I'll make you howl.
My soul hunger beckons.
Holy crap, that's one hell of a gun.
Waits.
A lot of these guys. Okay. Imogene, come on up. Alright, Mark. Mark.
Purpose guides me.
Mark. Alright, kill him.
Ruin beckons. A blood-soaked tribute.
Man, that was only 9 damage. That's rough. Go ahead and put that one right here.
I will triumph.
Shoot him.
Destiny reshaped. Accept my offering.
Shoot him again.
One step closer.
Good.
Shall reign.
Put more of these marks on people. Mark
I
him.
will triumph.
Mark him.
Purpose guides me.
Alright, mark you. Mark him. Alright. Trail him.
Ruin beckons.
Alright. Move here.
Aesthetically sound approach.
Sworn enemy.
I will do my duty.
Reckless strike. Charge.
Indeed.
Strike, the road take you.
Damn, that really hurt.
It will be done.
My one dude. We need Rock Creek. Get him more HP. And go and give him some cover too. Use this. Earliet, you're fine. But you need to get more cover.
Get me a target.
That'll give Pascal some time to heal him up too. Take a defensive stance just in case somebody gets to you. Oh, I get to go again. Oh, is that because of the thing? Okay. A 76% chance on this guy.
I will
Shoot him.
triumph. Accept my
Good.
offering.
Running gun.
Purpose guides me.
Move to this side.
I
Hot on the trail of this guy.
guidance.
Alright, move up. Gonna want to do this on them back here. Ah, damn. That's okay. 2 of them still better than only 1. Oh, I think I might have gotten all of them. Good. Go ahead and put the front line right here.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Do not dare ask.
I can only do 1. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, go ahead and start hitting this guy.
If you insist, Captain.
Again.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Taste my blood.
Perfect. Do that.
If I may,
Good damage on all of them. She's amazing. I feel like I should use this. You know what? We are.
in the name of House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
Alright, follow my lead.
It will be done.
Sworn enemy.
Victory is imminent.
Reckless strike.
Will be done.
Charge him.
At your beck and call. Reduced to dust. I'd rather not.
Beautifully done.
I will do my duty.
Defensive stance. Could I switch weapons right now and shoot again? I can't actually reach anybody. Damn. Alright, switch back. That'd have been cool. Endure. I guess you can use the rockcrete thing too. And that's it. Okay. Oh, I can't do the rest of this stuff. Okay, backline. Put it right there.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
And rear line.
Foolishness.
I can't do that one. Whatever. Okay, so Pascal, I want you to come up here.
Activating calculated fury algorithm.
Heal him.
You have my thanks.
Let's move here.
Advancing.
I think you can get both of them with this.
My vow is to serve.
Hit his weakness. Hit them both.
Binary override. Significant value.
Perfect. We just got one guy left down there.
My blood sings in anticipation.
Oh no, we still got this. Oh, was this guy with the like the super rifle down here too? Move there.
I move swiftly to strike. If it serves your cause.
Find an opening. Perfect
this
spot.
tedium is beneath me.
Poised to strike.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Death Whisper.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Deadeye.
Tenfold.
Analyze.
Stand your intent.
Move here.
Emperor is on our side.
Can't really charge him from there, but maybe you'll get a shot on him here.
Naturally.
Nah, miss. But we could enfeeble him. You could also heal yourself.
For the throne's glory.
Toughen Abelard.
Object to it.
Endure.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Your suffering will sustain me.
Oof. Alright. Come on up here. Fire.
I will triumph.
I will tear your heart out for this.
Can't reach him up there. Could dash farther, but I don't think that's gonna help me. Okay. Shoot him with that. Shoot him again.
Seconds. I will delight my
Critical
masters
hit.
with your demise.
The art of pain.
I will triumph.
On the trail, Abelard, you need to come down here and finish this guy off. I can't charge there, right? No. Okay. Go ahead and take the attack of opportunity. And I really hope I can charge from where I'm going. Oh. He didn't even try. Sworn enemy.
It will be done.
Reckless strike.
Victory is imminent.
Charge him.
At your beck and call. One fewer target.
Okay. Unfortunately, don't think I can see him
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
or reach him with anything that she has. So instead, give
I am
Imogene
a
another turn.
navigator, not a servitor.
Hit him with the
Purpose
mark.
guides me.
Reload.
I need no guidance.
Claim the bounty.
A work for a fleshcrafter.
This is beneath me. Purpose guides me.
It's a really bad dash, to be honest. But, in case he moves up here,
One step closer.
I don't think he will, but in case he does. Get that to early-at. That'd be good. Okay,
Explorers know one route. Forward.
I'm completely out of range. We can move front line up to here. Right here.
Messiah knows all.
And then do blitz on it.
Computation failed.
And then you can move to there.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
And now you can hit him. Analyze him.
Running binary override.
And we're gonna do that on him.
I am a savant of destruction.
And that did it. There we go.
Embrace true power.
That went very well, I think. Very well. Got a blast pistol. I don't think we need that. And Cabalite armor. I don't think we need that either. Where's the one guy with like the super cannon weapon? Oh no.
The world trembles.
Alright, let's go and loot the
beneath
place.
my feet.
Here we've got the shard carbine. Judging by the bodies of the Xenos, the Void ship's crew fought the raiders with some amount of success. Good.
I tread a path unexplored.
Proud of them. Alright, so this is where we could have come down. I think we did go down the right path.
The machine god grants me insight.
You know, because otherwise they would have had the high ground on us if we had come in from here. Can we get way up there? Yeah. Alright. Now there were goods that we passed by. Even from behind the meters thick wall of the reactor, you can hear the breath of the mighty plasma beast that sets the Void ship in motion. Yeah, it has to be one hell of an engine.
Uncover my path.
Oh. Surviving crew member. A man in an officer's uniform is kneeling and scrabbling about in the mess of blood and dirt on the floor. As soon as you draw nearer, you hear his feverish mutterings. No, 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 no. Where is she? Where is he? Where's my son? The lower half of the officer's face is grimy with some strange substance, too pale and lumpy to be blood. The officer pays you no attention. His eyes are fixed on the floor. Wait. He's an operational officer from Deck 67-3. Not from one of the local clans, which is why I remember him. He helped me bring up the new recruits from the planet. What is he doing here? Examine the officer's face. You take another step toward the man and peer into his face. Blue veins bulge under the scab-mottled skin, and his bloodshot eyes are darting in every direction, sometimes rolling back into his head so that only the whites of his eyes are visible. The strange stuff covering the officer's face is lumpy pink slime mixed with blood that is streaming from his disfigured nose. Ugh. Why are you here and not on your assigned deck? Point at the patch of the man's sleeve. Your crew's not stationed in this section. Explain yourself. How'd you survive the massacre? You're injured. What are you doing? Explain yourself. Something shifts in the officer's expression, and the feverish gleam in his eyes go out. Tacitus, my boy. Swamp devils dragged him off. I'm here. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm looking for my son. The Emperor's valiant guard came to save my boy. I showed them where the swamp devils dragged Tacitus. I led them right here like they asked. They'll make short work of the nest of those beasts, And I'll keep looking for my boy in the meantime. Mistress, will you help? The man's face contorts in a monstrous grimace, a mixture of pain, hope, and madness. I'll be damned if this officer had a son. Perhaps he did once, but he embarked without any family in tow. Abelard sighs heavily. He's cracked. The poor wretch. I believe this monkey is not here by chance. He has been in the clutches of the Dark Ones. His current state may be the bitter fruit of time spent alongside those masters of torment and madness. Your son is not here. There are no guards here. You're on board a rogue trader vessel, and knee-deep in Xenos' blood and entrails. Stand when the Lord Captain is speaking to you, you worm. If your spawn is truly somewhere around here, the only way you'll find him is in pieces. There are no guards here. I don't understand. Xenos? What Xenos? For an instant, awareness returns to the officer's eyes, and he seems to see his surroundings for the first time. His face slowly stills in horror. Emperor, preserve us. The man sneezes, and the lower half of his face is coated anew in the slime streaming from his nose. The officer casts you a pleading look. What is this nightmarish scene? I was leading the Emperor's guards to the swamp devil's nest across the marshlands of my homeworld. But instead of that, I was showing the way to them? He points at the corpses of the Xenos with a trembling hand. Hallucinations? A heretical mirage. The guards, they weren't very chatty. One of them called me something strange. Monkey, I think. And I heard them talking among themselves. Something about seizing the ship. Don't let them through. Though to where, I don't know. Oh, it's coming over me again. Tell me about these hallucinations. When did they start? It seems you were not in your right mind. I don't know what happened to you, but you led Xenos to the very heart of this vessel and almost killed us all. You are clearly seriously injured. You must be taken to the infirmary. I'll string up your skinned corpse on the main deck as a warning to other traders. When did they start? I don't remember. It's so strange. It's like I'm here and I'm there at the same time, but I remember many watches ago, a visit from a guardsman. After the swamp devils attacked, it seemed. He treated my injuries, did something to my face, and said that his comrades would come and do what they had to do. And when the rest of them came, they told me to show them the way to the nest. But we're on the ship. Where did I take them? A furrow appears between Heinrich's brow as he considers this. It sounds like a mental distortion. The work of Xenos. Drukhari are capable of ensnaring their prey without shackles of fetters. Fetters? Fetters? They twist and violate the victim's mind using unholy instruments. Your subject has been forced to experience a nightmare from the past in order to wreak a nightmare upon the present. Early its mouth twists. Our cousins are adept at creating concoctions that turn sentient beings into mere beasts shrieking in agonizing pain. Sometimes the effect is quick. Sometimes it leaves just enough time for the victims to divulge all that they know. Abelard clutches his head. Motive force strike me down. I think I've got it. The Xenos that the crew smoked out during the recent warp jump. This poor madman must have taken him for a guardsman. Remember Lord Captain, the enraged Drukhari who had bent several crew members to his will? Interesting. The interrogator's face takes on a strange expression, stoic, sufferance, and grim humor. How many more like him are roaming the decks waiting for their new masters to give them an order? At least they don't have any means of remote communication. Small comfort, but comfort nonetheless. I don't know what happened to you, but you led Xenos to the very heart of the vessel and almost killed us all. I'm sorry. It's all a Xenos illusion. Even now, I can see the marsh where Tacitus vanished just behind you. The man's face twists in a mask of pain and grief. He coughs violently and slumps forward as though he is falling asleep. Let the officer slip into hallucination. I think I hear your son calling you. Leave the officer between the two worlds. Want to watch the scum suffer. Execute the traitor in the name of the Emperor. Death to all heretics. Death to all heretics. In one sudden movement, the man falls at your feet, an expression of stoic acceptance frozen on his face. You bend over the body. Despite the numerous blood stains on his skin and clothes, the officer had not been seriously wounded. The only noticeable injury is on his face. His nose is disfigured, and a red, slimy substance is streaming from it, staining his mouth and chin. Contact the Voxmaster. Take the body to the infirmary and try to identify the cause of his madness. Put this body out of an airlock with all the others. Try to identify it. Alright. Grab these goods. And get up to this guy.
Take heed, rogue trader.
Long splinter rifle. Ooh. An exotic weapon. Two-handed ranged 822. Does it... Hold on. Is it... Oh, it's not a sniper rifle. Still. I'll take it. What are these things? Drukari Shadow Shards.
My success was inevitable.
This bomb produces short electromagnetic pulses that disables power grids and devices. It is strong enough to take out the power of a whole city district or several void ship sections.
Predictable.
The charge has been safely defused. Return to Darganis. Blades in the void. The rendezvous point set by the Xenos turned out to be a trap. Yeah, no figure. The rogue trader must return to Darganis immediately to regroup and clarify the situation. Alright.
The world will bow.
I think that is going to be where we end this episode, guys. Just checking our level. And I think we're going to do it before we leave because this episode's already getting a little long. So I think we're getting close to the end of chapter 2, finally. Feels like we've been in the chapter for a long time, but that's probably because of my recording schedule of late. But yeah, head to Darganis. Maybe we'll finally officially be made rogue trader and see where we go from there. But until then, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.